Hello, my name is Lintang Pangestuti. I'm from TDYL of Maria Kudus University, and this is me. Welcome to my story. You have heard about Paul Bunyan, the greatest lumberjack of all time, and you have heard about Pecos Bill, the greatest cowboy. Now, let me tell you about Sleepy Hooper, the world's biggest, fastest, bestest sign painter. You'll better believe Slappy was biggest. Why? He was 7 feet tall with shoulders too much, and he weighed 300 pounds, even without his cap and coverall and brush and bucket. And fastest, just give him an 8-inch brush, slip, slop, slap, the job was done. And so smooth you'd never see a brush stroke. And you bet Slappy was pissed that was on account of his pictures. No one else ever made them so true to life. In fact, some folks said they were true to life. Slappy's trouble started with the hug rectors he painted on the sign for Rose's Flowery Shop. "Slappy, it's so real," said Miss Rosered, the owner. "Why, I can just about smell the fragrance." But a week later, Rosered fluttered into Slappy's sign shop. "Slappy, that sign of yours was too good. The bees got wind of it and swarmed all over that roost, trying to get in. They scared away all my customers. That was bad enough, but wait till you see what's happened now." When they reached the flowery shop, Slappy found that the bees were gone, but the rose had withered and died. No one buys from a florist with a withered flower on her sign, sighed Roseate. "That's the last thing you will find for me, Slappy Hooper." The story got round, but most folks just laughed and they still want Slappy to do their signs. His next job was to find a billboard for the Eagle Messenger Service. Slappy found an angel 3 times larger than life. "Amazing," said Mr. Baldwin Eagle. "It's so real. I could swear I saw it blink. Wait a minute. I did see it blink." Then the bird flaps its wings and flew right off the billboard. "That sign was too good," said Mr. Eagle. "That's the last time you will work for me, Slappy Hooper." Folks were getting scared to hire Slappy, but at least he got a job from the Sunshine Travel Agency. The billboard was to show a man and a woman on a beach, toasting under a hot sun. Slappy painted it the day after a big snowstorm. "Wonderful," said Mr. Ray Sunshine. "Why, that sun makes me feel hot, and look, the snow on the sidewalk is melting." But a couple of days later Slappy got a call. "Slappy, your sign is too good. Get down here right away." When Slappy arrived, he saw that the sidewalk and street in front of the billboard were covered with beach chairs. People sat around in swimsuits and sunglasses, sipping lemonade and splashing suntan lotion. "They are blocking traffic, and the mayor blames me," said Mr. Sunshine. "Besides, they won't with my travel agency if they take their vacation here. You've got to do something, Slappy." So Slappy set up his chair and got to work. He found the sun on the billboard much hotter. Before long the crowd was switching buckets and complaining of sunburn. Then everyone picked up and left. "Good work, Slappy," said Mr. Sunshine. Then he guessed, "Look at that. The man and woman on the billboard were walking off too." Just then a click of flames shot up the wall of the building across the street. Slappy's sign had set it on fire. In a few minutes, fire trucks climbed up and firefighters turned houses on the flames. "Slappy! Slappy!" said Mr. Sunshine. "Try something else." Slappy got back to work. He pinned a storm cloud across that sun, but he had to jump clear when the cloud shot bolts of lightning. Then the storm broke. Slappy's cloud rained so hard the billboard overflowed and flooded all of Main Street. Mr. Sunshine cried, "Never again, Slappy Hooper. After that no one on it would hire Slappy. It looked as if his sign painting days were done. Slappy felt so low, he made up his mind to throw his painting into the river. He dragged it onto the Thames Bridge in town and was just about to tuck it when a voice stuttered out beside him. "Don't come that close, Slappy, you are going to need it." Right next to Slappy stood a man almost as big as Slappy himself. He wore a paint-spotted red coverall and a cap with two little angel wings sticking out. He carried an 8-inch brush. "Who are you?" said Slappy. "I'm Michael, from the Heavenly Sign Company," stuttered the man. "The boss has had an eye on you for some time, Slappy, and he likes your work. He's got a job for you, if you don't mind working in the rain." "Tell me about it," sighed Slappy. "We need someone to find a rainbow this Wednesday," sighed Michael. "Most of the time we handle all the rainbows ourselves, but it's going to rain in a bunch of places Wednesday, and we could swear you some help." "I'm your man," said Slappy. That Wednesday morning Slappy ran a cannon and set it in a big cow pasture. He tied two ropes to his scaffold, ran the other end, struck a couple of skyhawks. Then he loaded the skyhawks in the cannon and shot them straight up. Sure enough, the skyhawks carved on the sky. Slappy felt the first raindrops. He peeled all his paint and brushes onto his scaffold, climbed on, and hoisted himself up, up, and up. He kept going till he was just under the clouds. Then he tied his ropes and started to paint. Slip, slop. Sloppy had only just finished when the sun popped through the clouds and lit up what he had done. There never was a finer rainbow. It had every color you could imagine, each one blending perfectly with the next, and not a brush stroke in sight. Just then Slappy felt a big jolt. He looked up to see what had caused it. The sun had run smack into his skyhawks. Slappy shut his eyes and waited for the long drop to the ground, but it never came. When Slappy looked again he saw why. His hook had caught on the sun itself, and the sun was pulling his thread across the sky. Now another sign painter might have been frightened, but not Slappy Hooper. He was enjoying the ride. He had covered a good distance when Michael appeared on the scaffold beside him. "The boss liked your rainbow, Slappy," thundered Michael. "You mean it wasn't too good?" sighed Slappy. "If it isn't too good, it's not good enough," said Michael. "That's how we figured. Anyhow, now that you're here, the boss has another job for you, if you don't mind working odd hours." "Tell me about it," said Slappy. "It's the sunrise and sunset," said Michael. "I guess you know, the boss himself has been painting them since time began. But he has done it so long, he had like to give someone else a chance." "I'm your man," said Slappy Hopper. "Slappy been up there ever since. Of course you can't see him, with the sun so bright, but he's there all the same. Night and day the sun pulls Slappy and he shakes around the world, and every time Slappy comes to a horizon, he'll reach out with his 8-inch brush. Slip, slop, slap, the job is done, and never a brush stroke in sight."